Today on the ones and twos, we got Run DMC Funko Pops from 2011. In 2011, I gotta say a lot of people weren't really up on the Funkos, and I necessarily wasn't myself. I was just up on collecting anything hip hop, and even at that time, I wasn't really sure that I was just collecting hip hop stuff. I would just see things that were like hip hop related and I would buy them. It wasn't really a mission of mine. So when I came across these, I was like, yo, they'd be dope for the studio. And sure enough, I bought them, and this one still has the price tag at $9.99, which is what I paid for it. I don't really need to say much about Funkos because at this point, if you've been to a mall in America, you have seen Funkos from every major brand. The crazy part is that every single Funko that came out in 2011 that was hip hop related has skyrocketed through the roof. Now, I don't have the boxes for all of them, so the value of mine are not as high as the rest, but I don't really care. These things ain't leaving my collection anytime soon. Right here, we have Run DMC. In typical Funko size, we have DMC, we got Run, and we got Jam Master Jay. Rest in peace. In typical Run DMC fashion, they got the Dookie ropes, they got the Adidas tracksuits, they got the shell toes. Do they got laces in them? No laces. When Run DMC popped up in the 80s and they started gaining insane popularity, the thing that connected with people most is that they dressed like them. They weren't dressing up like cowboys and all these funky weird things, which, yo, that was cool. It had its time and place, but people in the hood weren't really dressing like that. They were dressing like Run DMC, which is super dope because Run DMC, because of that, were the first rappers to ever land the shoe deal with any major brand, Adidas. And to this day, the shell toe is still one of the most iconic sneakers in hip hop, besides the Air Force One or the Puma Clyde. Now, there's not much to say about these Funkos other than they're dope. They're some of the OGs for the hip hop line that Funko's ever released, and they're extremely sought after. Once again, if you're late to the train, you're gonna pay a pretty penny for these. I've seen these go for like $400 a piece a few times. I mean, I think a fair price to pay for them is like $100, $150 if you could find one in the box in good condition. I wouldn't personally pay any more than that, considering I only paid $10 a pop for them, no pun intended. What I would really like to know is how many of these hip hop pops came out in 2011. I'm talking the Biggie, the Pac, the Public Enemies. I want to know how many of those they released when these initially came out. I know they were a GR release, but if you know, leave it in the comments. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, shoot me a DM. Let's start a conversation. Did I miss anything? I don't know. Peace.